Hold on. There it is.
Yep.
Good morning.
It's morning. It is certainly that.
Sorry to make y'all wait. We were trying to fix the mics because the cat has been in this room. So
And we're doing our
cat unplugged something again.
We're doing our annual. Sometimes we like to just yell at each other before the lives. It's like our most Christmassy thing that we do. Once a year, we just scream at each other. Actually, we haven't been screaming at each other. And we haven't really had any animosity towards each other, just in general angst. So this ought to be entertaining.
How was everyone's Christmas?
Yeah. Merry effing Christmas. Yeah, I haven't eaten much either, so that's going to be a problem.
Well, why don't you eat some of our gifts that we got?
Well, that's the problem. All I have eaten is our gifts, I think.
They're good, though.
That's the problem. I've eaten them. I didn't.
No, Scorched GM. Night Stalker Bloom with the ring cut off. My go-to neck knife. You made that?
So the Nautilus?
Oh, yeah, but it says Bloom with the ring cut off. That means they cut the ring off.
Yeah, like the Nautilus. That's what the Nautilus is.
Right, that is the Nautilus, but if you do it yourself, it's the Night Stalker Bloom with the ring cut off.
Oh, I just misnamed it. Don't you misgender my knife. You can't do that here. Anyway, how's everybody's Christmas? Do we have 1 million people on here today?
127.
That's 1 million. That's very, very close to 1 million. If you see Mr. Gus on here, he got this from when he went to Greece, and I made the mistake last time of making it like regular coffee, and it made me like crazy hyper. So I'm gonna do it again because I need some energy.
Will B got my agent at below 3. Love it. Cutting vitamins with my Raider from Matthew Letizia.
That wink, wink. Cutting vitamins. I found CW's powdered sugar stash yesterday in the cabinet, all hidden away, and she tried to tell me it was just powdered sugar. So. Whatever. It was powder something. I'm going to drink some Kirkland organic coconut water because I've eaten like crap today.
Well, we've eaten yummy stuff. It's just a little bit junky.
Yeah. That's the season.
Isn't that what everybody does at Christmas?
Yeah, it's the Christmas season. We've been flooded, overwhelmed, gracious, happy, excited about the outpouring of love gifts. This week, we got tons of stuff, like tons of Christmas cards, tons of presents, tons of gifts, tons of junk food, which is the reason for the season. Spend more money than you should. Give it to people that are dumb like me, and eat stuff you probably shouldn't. And then you have to work your freaking tail off for the rest of the year to get rid of it. But man, some really standout foods. Gosh. So pretty much we're just going to make some coffee, talk about how tired we are, and then jump off. That's what we're going to do on the live today.
All right, we got to hype Tim up.
Oh, we're waiting. We're cooking the water. I did some cool stuff on Christmas Eve.
Paradoxical Charlatan said, I thought it might be a day off. Happy we're all here. Yep, we made it.
We barely made it. Yes.
When's Disney? January 10th, I believe we're leaving.
What is that, in like 4 minutes, I think?
Yeah, very, very soon.
Yeah, I haven't packed. I haven't wrapped my head around actually planning a route or...
Cheryl said, Merry Christmas, TKellians. Joey and I are here for you.
Merry Christmas, Joey, Cheryl, all you other...
I'm sorry.
Somebody's probably calling about a knife order.
No, that's I know who that is.
Are they on the live?
He's a martial artist guy that buys our knives.
Well, we have a lot of those.
Yeah, he has a school in Brooklyn.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The character.
I know who you're talking about. He's probably watching.
Yeah, it's all right. I can't answer you.
We have people that do that all the time. They're like, I'm going to call you while you're on the live. And like, are you angry that we're not answering? Because you know we're on the live.
Hunter said, wait, people pack in advance. I always rush to pack the night before.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, we usually do it the day of.
Normally, I'd be all like, okay, what weaponry do I need to take? And what are the areas of opportunity? The only weaponry that I get to take to Disney, thanks to Brian, is a Kubaton. Really, really well made.
Oh, yeah.
I was super excited about it, so that's hot. I I don't know if they'll let me do it, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go hatless today.
What's on your belt today from Matthew Letiziano?
Agent 003. Just kidding. That's a Night Stalker. Clearly not a 003.
You didn't remember what you were carrying.
No,
did you?
I was gonna do the 003, which I was carrying yesterday.
You said you look like young Chris Kringle.
Oh man, he's fat. Christmassy. I got one of those. Chick. Has a great memory. No, I was carrying the 003. Is this how Chris Kringle wears his hat? Let's just dye this red. Anyway, I don't feel like wearing my hat.
Popper Media, what do you think about it? Just got my 1 of 1 Taylor's Ridge. So the last batch of the Taylors kind of ended up being customs because
yeah, I had 120 that all turned out completely freaking different. So it was crazy. We had the outstanding orders. I fell in love with the finish, but then the debate in the shop was, can we actually send these without saying a word? Actually, there was no debate. I said, no, hell no, we cannot do that because the picture doesn't look like this. So,
but everybody loved them in the shop.
C-Dub sent an email to everybody that was waiting on their thing and said, listen, 1 of 1 because each one of them's a 1 of 1. And they're all totally different. So, no, we can't replicate it.
Phil Billy said my Taylor's is really cool looking.
They're freaking cool.
Gus said cracked finish is awesome.
That cracked ice is cool as hell. So, like, I think 4 people of the AEBL batch were like, nope, I'll wait. And I'm like, okay, I hope they don't do it again. So we'll see. They're redoing the 4. But back to my retarded beginnings of my story. I was carrying a 003, and then a guy in the operations community sent a nice letter about the Night Stalker. He's got the new CQC. And basically was like, this should be issued to everybody in the military. So then I was like, oh yeah, let me switch to that. So
Flint Moon said, yep, got my Taylors as well. Love it. Gonna dub it the Dragon Scale finish.
That's a way cooler name than I came up with, Clint. Man. So yeah, Night Stalker.
Denny O'Fool said, my nephew loves his Taylor's Ridge you got for Christmas. Thank you.
All I want for Christmas is
Chad, thank you so much for the gift you sent.
Gifts.
We got some great Christmas presents.
We got lots.
People.
And then, so we went, what did we do yesterday? Absolutely nothing other than drive around, right? Isn't that what we did yesterday?
We went to Grumpy's and...
Yeah, we drove to an antique store. This is huge one right by the inner... Yeah. Went to Academy. Caught the hantavirus in there and picked up some little fishing lure cases for Caitlin because she got a bunch of like jewelry making stuff. She likes doing that, and the boxes drive me and C-Dub crazy, so we made it fun. And apparently the week of Christmas is not the time to try to find fishing supplies because there isn't much out. But what is out is like germs.
We have a new to your company. What pattern would you recommend for a general purpose backup boot knife? And I'm sorry, I'm not going to be able to read your screen name. Exavatararacus XX.
You probably just said some satanic chant, and we're all gonna die. That's it.
KAOSXX.
We're dying. Boot knife. I think the 004 would fit really well into that because it's kind of slender and short. If you're gonna run boot, and if you want something smaller, the Nautilus would be a good carry. Any of the Agent series because they're slender. I used to carry, when I wore my Danners, I would lace mine to the outside of the boot with the upper laces through a DCC monoblock because it's got the hooks and everything works pretty well there boot-wise. I think first I'd start with what do you want? You want a ringer for quick access so you can kind of raise that and get in. Inside of the leg, maybe a stalker. If you want lightweight, thin, 004. If you want retarded, you can go with the FMF. If you got really big feet, or dumb, but then you'd have to get the B-list dumb shirt. This is I am more dumb. I'm boot carrying the biggest knife Tim makes.
I don't know how to do it, Dr. Lindo 83. I don't know how to change y'all's names.
I don't either. Oh, where it shows their...
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to research if I have any ability to change that.
Yeah. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to break into this. I need this from Mr. Patrick.
Patrick sent us tons of stuff.
Patrick went crazy. So we came home yesterday. The reason I say that the hantavirus was out and Look, and I can tell it's raw because it's cloudy, because that's what we buy is raw, unfiltered honey. So we came back, and I thought there was this huge shipment of shipping envelopes.
Tim JK said, "Can I buy a jacked up resin skull?"
I don't know, man. I don't know what happened with that.
Captain Ricky, hey Captain Ricky, he said, "Are we getting a Be More Dumb shirt too?"
I don't know, because I think it's like it's given that it's 2025.
But you can pick, like
everybody's
if you
more
wanted
dumb.
To be more dumb or less dumb, you could just pick, pick your.
Could that be our Blade Show shirt? Be less dumb on the front, be more dumb on the back. Be more dumb, buy somebody else's knife. Is that PC? It's not. Uh-oh. I can't get this in here. So anyway, he sent me some, Patrick, I'm not going to say your last name unless you want to be known, but we came home from braving whatever in the hell everybody at Academy was dying from. Everybody was coughing and hacking and sounded like they had earplugs in their nose. So anyway, I'm just doing this whole live from gifts. So that coffee cup's a gift, the AeroPress is a gift, the honey is a sweetener is a gift. It's going to be weird in Gus's Greek stuff. Man, that's got a really good flavor. Really floral. Honey, where's this from? Oh, well, it's from the upper peninsula of Michigan there where Tim's from. That's That's where I hail.
Do you sell a knife that I can paracord wrap the handle from Scott Ace?
Well, let me see. Perhaps the 004? You could do it. Or you could buy this one that we're going to sell on New Year's Day. Hopefully everyone is sane and sober-minded enough for the QVO Tactical Auxiliary Manufacturing TKel three-way collaborative knife extravaganza. That's what we're going to do on New Year's Day.
So we're doing the live, we're doing the whatnot, and we're doing a drop.
I don't know. It depends on if we have employees coming in on New Year's Day, because we gave them the option because they act like they need to work for money. So then we give them.
Yeah, if y'all didn't hear last week, if anybody missed it, we've got a collab going with Auxiliary and QVO. QVO did the sheath.
You guys know.
Auxiliary wrapped the blade, and it's amazing. And
004. It's like super 80s because we're 80s.
We'll show it again in a minute.
80s kids. Casey
said, more and more knife makers are copies of your designs. Flattery. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's flattery.
Hunter sent me I guess a Temu knife or something, and it was like exact replica of
Knife Stalker.
Yeah, like totally rip-off.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird, right? To be in business for 6 years as a professional, I guess semi-professional, because I'm kind of foolish and weird and not like the rest of the industry. But this is all I do is make knives and coffee and sometimes berate people. But, that's part of the fun, right? Everybody loves to be screamed at every once in a while. But to see stuff of yours being ripped off, like this Stalker ripoff, they put my logo on it. I'm like, it's crazy to go from obscurity.
Ricky said, Tim, you're special.
Yeah, thanks, Ricky.
The Night Stalker of any blade is...
It's our signature, right?
Like, literally came from your brain. Nobody had a knife like that.
Woo, this is good.
At all before. So any knife that resembles that now, it was yours first.
Yeah, I mean that blade shape is very.
Now, you can argue other stuff like
they had ring knives
similar and all that, but I never saw anything. If it was out there, I've never seen it.
Well, that's the problem. I've never seen a lot of stuff, and then I make stuff, and people are, "Hey, man, you stole this." I'm like, I did not. I'm not a knife guy. Well, I am now, obviously, knife guy. I got drawers of. There's hundreds and hundreds of knives in this Aurora. Most of them.
We got some gifts. We got some
new knives. Patrick sent China a couple of knives that I'm going to promptly steal. Now, I'm not going to do that. But
Hopper Media said, yes, this Taylor's Ridge is the perfect blade. Definitely going to be my EDC.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I give away one of those cracked ice Taylor's
Yes,
Ridges?
because we're shipping those and people cannot get upset. But someone will find a way to get upset. I really upset somebody last week. I'm not even going to get into it because I've reached out and worked really, really super, 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 super hard to
fix it.
And I haven't heard anything back. And I've never gone that far to reach out to someone that I think was they made a mistake. I made a mistake. you know, whatever. But humans be
Well, I will
humans.
say, just in case he's on, last week, it was a customer. It turns out that this was a customer that was asking a question, and it came across a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, the question read like a statement, no question marks.
Anyway, y'all,
So anyway,
all the comments, he was not a troll. He was a customer, so he got upset, I guess.
super wounded.
So y'all, I'm sorry for starting that by saying something about his comment, because then y'all all said stuff to him and jumped on him because y'all love us.
I've apologized. And I sent a personal video.
We've tried to smooth it over.
We'll see how it goes, right? Mon ami. We'll see.
I mean, I can't just be a robot. Like, I'm sorry. I try.
No, I think people like that we are real.
I just react to stuff people
because
say.
Look, let's face it. If AI was going to rip off a YouTube person, it's not going to be this chunky dude, right? Or the real attitudes and yelling at people and being honest and all that kind of stuff. So I guess that's good in the way that they say in 6 months' time, you won't be able to tell if there's like a fake person or not.
Anthony, what do you think about it? He said, thanks, Tim and CW, for the DP one I won last weekend. Oh, y'all, speaking of Ricky, go check out his new video. He did a video.
Yeah, we got a couple mentions in there, right?
Yeah.
We got a tactical
showcase of a bunch of good knives.
It's a really cool idea. I like what Ricky's bringing to the community and just doing different stuff. And I have a little bit of insider knowledge on some other stuff that he's doing in the background. Really cool ideas. And he did a feature video on me. That was really his worst business and career move, was featuring me on a video, because that was pretty dumb.
Pros Blade, CW, I have nothing to apologize for. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we really don't have time to do.
Thank you, Scourge. Gifted a TKel Knives membership. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. Spread the word.
Y'all are the best community ever. The most generous.
And listen,
amazing community.
Jorgie has been killing himself to rebuild our Patreon community that we were fired from, or they fired us, or we quit them, and they quit us. And on the TKellians portion of the website. So we're trying to get that whole community. We can post, you can respond, we can show you what's upcoming in like behind the scenes designs, and then you guys, in exchange for that, we're trying to build that through the website ecosystem, and it has been very difficult to get something that's usable. I think we're this close. We had to kind of jet somewhere to go see mom and dad, and they had some need. We needed to see them, so our time back here has been really limited, so I haven't dug into that yet. But what I did look at last was getting there. It is finally getting there.
I got some merch in a giveaway. It's going to be mystery merch.
Yeah, and
hashtag merch.
I'm just, this coffee is Gus, huh?
Yep.
It's freaking incredible. I don't know if you've used that espresso to make it like rocket fuel inside of a regular AeroPress, but with honey, it's super smooth, and it will save this live, because before the live came on, I was super moody, tired. I didn't do any exercise today. I just ate freaking beef sticks. I got my protein from Patrick. Delicious. Man, he's a Youper too, so he's got good taste. So that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys.
Hey, Caleb got his Nighthawk bat. Nighthawk. Nighthawk. You got to make a knife called the Nighthawk.
We should. It'll be really loud and make a bunch of noises. It'll be
the
black.
Nighthawk.
How'd you do that?
Caleb lost it. He got it back, but he almost went to jail. So
I thought somebody lifted it, so maybe that's probably what happened. He found the dude who snagged his knife, and he went ham on him. And get it? Nighthawk went ham. No.
Jason Small, is it me, or do the wall of knives seem larger today?
So I did take a bunch off of the wall here a couple weeks ago, and then Raymond instantly noticed it.
Hey, honey, grab that striker up there with Hades on there. Ryan Lewis said, can't wait to get my Night Stalker with the Hades grip. Do you guys have any knives with that color you can show?
Let me just move my stuff around over here. Coffee, coconuts, butcher board.
Folder update.
Actually, Vance was texting me last night, and I said, hey, dude, it's the weekend. Can we do this Monday? Actually called me, sorry, and then I texted him back and
You're right. That's what happened, Caleb said.
Yeah, so Moral of the story is don't go to jail. It's way more expensive. We'll cut you a deal.
Look, Fish Ranch gave us the funniest card ever.
It's totally a terroristic thing that I would do.
Most hilarious thing.
Isn't this upside down for everybody?
Tell them about this card. Like, have y'all ever heard of a card that does this? Tell them about it. Huh?
All right. So it's a card, and it's you open it and you read it. Have you guys ever seen anything like that? Really cool stuff. Like, sorry, I did this upside down. And let me just zoom here on my Sony ZV-1. Whoa. Wait a second. Do you have me?
Okay, the card.
I'm going to go into more detail. I just don't multitask very well at all. Yeah, so there's that. And then we have things here.
Okay, honey.
And are you showing me do this?
No, I was, but I took you off.
Who cares? I mean, it's rurality over here. So what was I supposed to do? Striker. Good Lord. Look, here's the straw.
That's Hades grips.
So this is the new striker with the drop and the Hades grip. So that's what they look like. That's it.
Bryony Blakely, a card you open and read.
Yeah, I know. Magic, right? let me get this card. So I get a text. I saw that Police Ranch, I don't know why I say his name that way, had sent another card, but it was full size. I'm like, oh wow, maybe he's being nice and not terrorizing me with choo-choo train cards. I was wrong. He's not being nice, but freaking hilarious. So look, I'm going to see if I can get this thing to play as music after I show you the terroristic part of it. So I get text from C-Dub at 5:30 in the morning. This card is meowing and I can't get this stupid thing to stop. So she's like running downstairs because it's loud and about to wake the people upstairs. And I look at this and I look at it and I go, this is intentional, right? So it's designed to not stop. And then it says, and a happy meow year, right? So that doesn't make sense. Why would it say that?
Was making the
I'm going to make the noise because I stripped the wires back so you could. But basically, it doesn't stop, and it's the most annoying Christmas cat song. And then you get angry, and you rip it open, and look at this. There's 18 million pieces of confetti inside this thing. Now, I had a suspicion that this was the case because I felt shit moving around inside of it. So I super carefully sliced it open around the bottom edge and separated the glue. But if I would have been mad, let me open this all the way. Look, there are effing thousands of these confettis in here. So because I wanted to show it on the live, I carefully cut one wire, because I'm a bomb technician. Not really.
Nick, that's brilliant. Where can I buy 50?
Dude, this thing is incredible. I'm telling
you, it had us cracking up.
Oh yeah, I didn't get.
I'm like, it won't stop. I stuck it in a drawer. I was like, wow.
And then I'm like, just bring it to me. I'll make it stop. So let me see if I can touch the wires together.
And Caitlin was still asleep. I was like, just gonna wake her up.
Oh man, let's see if I can get.
You're not gonna be able to do it.
I did it.
You already ruined it.
Did I kill it forever? It worked yesterday.
Send it to competitors you don't like and don't sign it.
No, I will definitely sign it. Oh, maybe the batteries finally died.
Okay, honey. They don't want to watch you trying to fix it.
Why not? This is how I started my craft.
Basically, it was do the song so I don't have to sing for them.
No. Okay. I refuse now. You won't let me play my voice. Okay, it's dead forever. Okay. I worked it yesterday. Whatever. Look, here's what's going to happen. It's going to blow up. It's got like a time release detonator in it. Anyway, it was Christmas songs. Look. But anyway, I only dropped 2 of the confettis. I was really proud of myself. Hilarious.
So funny.
Absolutely hilarious. So that was pretty much my whole week. Cat cards and stuff. That was about it. It was kind of a crazy week. We worked most of the week, took the Christmas Day off, and then we were supposed to go in Friday, but we didn't. But the guys did. They worked, so they were still making your knives and whatnot.
So what is the new stuff you're talking about? You said we got new stuff coming.
All right, so let's look at the dragonflies. So I showed this to a guy who happens to work at the place that makes those machine guns, the Dillon Arrow. So here's the aluminum grips. I just did a quick blackening on them. This is not an actual anode, just to kind of show you what the whole tool looked like assembled. I think we should go with black. So these are coming. Jeremy did get these broached.
David, $5 Panther food in case Frank doesn't make it.
And
Thank you.
the ball detents are going to be going in. So these are on the way to heat treat. Well, except for these two that I kept. But we got the toolless or the tool holders on these. I think we'll do some in raw aluminum. We did get the steel in for the Cadet, which I'm really jazzed about. That's coming January 1st officially. 004. I don't know. What did we say? Oh, we wanted to call this the Joker.
Yeah, I was all excited to call it the Joker. Then we got to the shop and the guys were like, everything's called the Joker.
Everything
like,
that's purple and green is called the Joker. Like, yeah, thanks for destroying Suzanne's psyche over this, you rude humans.
Hey, Bound to Wonder said, got my separator and Warthog, so impressed by the quality. Warthog is my...
Thanks, man.
It's for my 10-month-old grandson, but his mother says he can't carry it yet.
It's almost as tall as him, so I get it.
Jason Small wants to see the DeMarco fighter design.
Ooh, I don't have it here, I don't think. I actually sent a text to Bob, like, hey, I heard you were having some stuff. And he didn't answer me, so whatever. The knife junkie. I don't have it here. My sketchbook is not here. I sketched it out there.
Are you going to do the Dragonfly in G10 at all? Phil Billy said, would it still be possible to get it with G10?
Maybe. I really like the feel with the aluminum and the fact that it's really grippy and matte black and doesn't absorb stuff.
Folder update, honey. You got distracted.
I'm always distracted. Vance was saying that he's almost done with the second batch, which will get us completely through all of the blades. So he'll probably be done with the blades this week. I'll get those heat treated and nickel blonde and then sent back to him, and the laser logo etched and all that whatnotness. So we'll probably, he's building out the first 52 currently, and he's going to get those back to me. And then, so while I'm shipping the first 52, the next batch will be done, and that'll complete us. The goal is to have everything shipped by the 15th of January. At that time, what the plan is, get all those shipped, open up the remainder of the batch of that 300, which is about 170 blades, to the public so that they can order the rest of those, not through Kickstarter, and then launch this one consecutively on Kickstarter on the 15th. That's the plan. So we're talking a couple weeks away for launching the sheep's foot version of the folder. Once we do that, we'll probably have a 3-month run of these, and then we'll roll straight into the Warncliffe and then potentially into the Tonto. Now, I really think this is going to be a very innovative folder for this year. One, it's on skiff bearings, and because it's a crossbar style lock, that you only remove this one center bolt and drop it through, and the blade drops away without having to take 20 minutes to take it apart. I think that this is going to do really, really well as far as an innovative folder because nobody's done that. So I'm really excited about that.
No, we're here, Barbarian Bronny said he thought we were going to take the day off. LOL.
Maybe we should have. Maybe we should have done that. Maybe Mike didn't want us here. So that's the plan with the folders. Get every one of them shipped by the 15th, which is what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks, and then get ready to do the drop on the sheep's foot version. Once I guess we need to take a vote. Are we going to let people buy the sheep's foot blade? My plan originally was to do all 4 of the knives with their ship with the blade in them, and then sell the individual blades.
I got a couple questions, honey. Will the sheep's foot be available blade only on the Kickstarter or afterwards? That's
literally the sentence I was just explaining.
Sorry, so, I'm trying to keep up with the questions.
Yeah, she's trying to read. So yeah, I guess I had planned to do the run of all 4 of the folders and then release the blades. But it sounds like people that got in on the first one are going to want to go ahead and buy the blade and not buy the secondary blade knife, right?
I got another question.
I'm ready.
After 2 years of EDC, the V3 sheath has become loose. Can you please tell me how to tighten it up? Would you just recommend getting a
I think you need to get a new sheath. Because Kydex is what it is, if you leave that in your vehicle, Kydex is the thermoplastic. It doesn't respond well to heat. So over time, just like on your pistol holster or anything that's made out of Kydex, that's kind of a consumable. So I would recommend just grabbing a new sheath.
Send us an email. We can help you out with that.
Yeah, we can get that squared away for you. That's one of those things where that's just the nature of Kydex. To get the detail that you want in that material, it uses heat, and then if you use it or it gets hot, or sometimes it just loses its definition over time. I mean, 2 years is pretty good.
Heat is the enemy. I left my Warn EDC out in the sun for like 2 minutes. It fell out. It was outside for like 2 minutes, and it didn't fit anymore.
So we're working on doing something magical.
Are we doing any more ornaments?
I guess we can.
We can do another one if you want one. And Jason Small is asking about the 006.
Yeah, I don't know, because here's what we've got already in production right now. DP2 is almost done. The combatant sheep's foots, and this thing is going to do really, 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 really well because it's awesome and it uses the combatant grips. So the sheaths are ready to go on these. The blades are done. They're CTS XHP, and people like sheep's feet. These are in process. The DP2s, I was supposed to have the metal one, but because Federal Express is kind of busy right now.
All right, let's give away some merch. Some mystery merch.
Do it.
When you email us for your win, let us know your size.
And we'll get you squared away. We're also going to get some knives away, so hang in there too. I've got the Cadet steel is in. We're working on those. The Dragonflies are almost done.
88 Silver Rose. Congratulations.
We officially
merch.
Are doing a collab for Blade Show Texas with NCC Knives. Nick Chuprin, if you guys don't know, Suzanne's absolute favorite knife that she has ever bought. We bought it together. Is his Ragnarok automatic.
Very high-end folder.
Super high-end, incredible blades. And he does a lot of our OEM machining work.
Blade separate, please. Love that sheepfoot blade.
Okay, I think we'll do that. I don't see why not. We'll just release 200 of the sheep's foot folder, and I guess maybe another 100 blades. Is that it?
I see a couple more. I'd love to be able to buy just a sheep's foot blade for the folder, sell the blades. I got 2 of the folders so I can switch blades out.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do that. Vance, if you're watching, make more blades. He's got to order the steel, but we've got to wrap this project. I told him that's the stipulation, man. If we're going to do this on the 15th, so you can keep your machines rolling, then we have got to get these done. We had a little bit of a delay. Basically, the power company really freaking drug their feet on getting him the power that he needed to get all of his machines running. So he's just got idle CNCs just sitting there that he could spin up, and we could have been done with this project, but that's just kind of how life happens. And
a writer asked if I could show the Ragnarok. I'd have to go upstairs and get it. I don't have it down here.
Yeah, I mean, I know where it is, but you'd have to get.
Jason Small said, "Who is Susan?" Well, I'm Suzanne. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't have a Susan, but most people will, because they know she hates being called Susan, call her that because she's like, and I think it's funny because they have my sense of humor. Like
Clint
this cup
Moon
says.
Said first knife that will be in the new steel.
Don't know. Do not know. That's been. The steel's almost done, but we're trying to work out the logistics of getting it cut into shapes, getting surface ground, all that, and being it's a completely new product. That's been a little bit frustrating. So I don't know. Once we get past March or April, we're really going to have to assess whether we're going to push back into more CTS XHPs. I've got access to a bunch of M390, S7s, S35V. I can get all of that. So
Josiah Brown said of the Guardian 2.0 shipped yet, can't wait to get mine. And then I saw people asking about the Piranha and the 001. When are they shipping?
We're shipping all of those currently. So what we're doing, because those drops were all like on the same days, we're shipping a handful of each one of those until we run through everything we've got finished, and then we're starting back over. So while we're making sheaths for the Guardians, So we're shipping 001s, and while we're shipping 001s, we're making sheaths for something else. So we're just kind of doing this whole round robin.
People are saying I'd love a TKell and M390.
I know it's kind of getting a resurgence lately, and Nick was like, "Hey, dude, buy some M390," and I'm like,
"Merry Christmas, Sharp Southerner. I'm sorry you didn't get your sweater in time."
I know they took forever. Mine took forever, but a lot of people.
Gary Graham, I'd like to win a knife from a Marine. I'm retired Army. And also
good luckish.
Also, somebody else said they want to enter the drawing for knives. I guess I need to give away a knife.
I guess so. That's what they're here for. They don't care about Susan or Timmy. They just want free knives. That's what they're here for. They'll tolerate the stupidity just to do that. Do we want to go over the wonderful things that our wonderful humans sent us, or is it too early to be doing that?
Whatever.
Well, you got a million people on here?
I'm going to do a mystery knife giveaway because I don't know what all I have to give you people.
Oh, okay. Same as last week. Probably the same stuff.
Well, yeah, but somebody might get mad again.
Well, you know, somebody's always going to be mad. It really just depends on...
Trust Monkey said, I watch the lives for Tim's shocking good looks and humor. That's the same reason I watch him.
She is shocked that she is so blind that she finds me attractive. That's the problem. Oh, it's every time she wakes up and she looks over.
Barbarian Bronny said, I listened to a bunch of 80s music taking photos last night of this sweet, sweet knife.
Dude, isn't that thing incredible? I was going to reach out to you, but try not to bother you on the weekends about, have you got any of these pictures? Because, you know, we're kind of doing that drop on the 1st. That thing is rad. I don't know if you like it as much as I do. I freaking love it. How many people you got in here, lady?
Level on Up said, I care about Susan and Tommy.
No! That's what people do. That's why I had the cup, that my sense of humor may offend people, because...
Somebody else said Susan and Timmy.
Yeah,
no.
That's what we do. It's Timmy.
I'm going to have to use a reverse psychology. I love the name Susan. Please call me Susan every day.
Yeah. And then people will read it, and they see the Z, and it just like completely locks their brain up. I can't do it. I don't know what's happening. It's apparently very difficult. Suzanne Summers was a person that was famous. I'm guessing that's where it came from.
Oh, you're wondering why I'm named Susan?
No, why people don't remember how to read Suzanne.
Oh, without saying Susan? Yeah, I don't know.
Because you'll sign the email, Suzanne. Or Sue. I know you love that one.
Yeah, I can't stand Sue either.
Yeah. But if your name is Sue.
Yeah. Nothing against the names. I just don't like
yeah, there's a lot of guys. She automatically just dislikes you because of your name. Really?
Matt Peak, I've been wearing my Christmas patch on my TKell cap and carrying my new purple skull pocket companion this week.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
I want to...
Oh, yeah, you won that, didn't you?
I'm trying to figure out where the rails... diverted.
Oh, I sent you the purple one because he had commented on the thing that he liked the purple. So
yeah, I mean, and they were super cool and they were going fine. And then whatever, my machine lost its mind, and my resin printer's acting crazy. I got so irritated with it. I told Vinny, don't.
Icomanium, when will I be able to order a combatant and apocalyptic finish with G10 scales?
We're gonna start a run of combatants in March.
Jason Small, it's totally fine. I don't care.
99% jokes. I'm assuming you're talking about the Susan thing.
Yeah. Matt McCann, time for Tim to bring back the middle finger pointer. Yeah, where is that thing? You do need that.
It probably fell. So I know I keep scratching my head. I took my quarterly shower and it made me itchy.
You look like a new person.
This is not a middle finger pointer. This is the booger.
Did we have one that was a middle finger?
We did. He sent me one that's got a little rubber finger. Remember those? I had like a million of those little rubber birds. Did you throw them away?
No.
I could see you being like, that's crass. I'm taking these from you.
Clint Moon, yes. The hatchet is going to debut at Blade Show Texas.
That's correct. That is correct. That is 100% correct. I wanted to enter the sheep's foot combatant into the Blade Show Cool Kids contest, I don't think it has anything to do with knives. You have to be cool, and I'm not. So I enter and don't win.
You got a combatant you could compare to the warthog for someone, please?
Yeah, they don't really compare too much, but I can do it. Do I have one without?
For those of y'all who are wondering, the mystery hashtag is for a free TKel knife.
Yes. What's this hashtag for? What are these things? All right. This warthog has an extended grip.
Gary, we do have some seconds. If you will email China, she can help you with that.
Make sure you're nice. Everybody's nice to China. Well, most people. We have some people that are like, they lose their heads. So this has the extended grip. I guess I took too many knives off the wall. That was really dumb. So I'll just cover up the back part of the extended grip. So there's
some decent blade shows in Missouri. Not that I'm aware of.
All right, so here's the warthog. And here's the combatant. So
Ryder, agreed. Agreed.
So there you go. This camera looks weird to me. But this has an extended grip. But if you want it without the extended grip, it'll look about like that. Totally different. So this is much more designed for concealability. One of our most popular blades. A lot of people's gateway blade. They jump in because they want something medium size. Gives you the full grip still. I have medium large hands. And then the warthog would be about the same. So I get a little bit more grip if you imagine that's not there. Let's see where it stops.
Jason Small said every warthog I've ever met was a combatant. Ha ha ha.
So there's the two beside each other, side by each by side. I did it. I did as I was asked. And another cool thing is that we like to do is make the grips where they are interchangeable. So this is the original combatant. This is the sheep's foot combatant. It's going to be called the Scout because it's more of an outdoorsy style blade, less of a fightery thing instead of using the name fightery. I'm really, really excited about the Scout, this one, and then we're going to do at some point in the future, I have no idea when, the Tonto on there. And we also have the Warncliffe.
It's a combatant family.
Yeah, so here's the family so far. So we've got a Warncliffe called the Adversary, the combatant, and the
people were asking if the sheath for that is going to be ready soon. I guess people are waiting on it. Adversary sheath.
Oh, reach out. Maybe we have some in the shop.
I think we're waiting on sheath.
Okay. Okay. So don't reach out. Take our
Still reach out if you want to, but
yeah, just say hi.
I think we're waiting on them.
Hi guys. Yeah. I mean, I got a plan. I got a plan for this year. Here was the plan for last year. You want to know what it is? Let's develop the community and build a big family. And then we'll build this big giant family on Patreon.
Can you show the Warthog and Gideon side by side?
Yeah. Maybe I should.
Do we have a Gideon here?
Uh-huh. We do have a Gideon. Been renamed the V3.
What's the Tonto name going to be? People are calling it the Combat Tonto.
Combatanto. I don't know. We'll come up with something. So you kind of get the design language of the V3, right? It was on the Night Stalker grip with a narrowed down, easier for concealment and slimmer carry for the V3. So very, very similar blade shape. I just dropped the top down a little more, added a swedge, raised the grind up. Jason wanted this super angry eye thing on there and double edge. So this is a 2-inch flat on the back, so you can really get that reverse Picault style grip. So there's the two. But without the ring, it would be about there. Without the extended grip, excuse me.
I've been trying to decide between the combatant and the raider. I like to do everything thickness of the raider, but the shape and thinner profile of the combatant. Thoughts for EDC?
So they use the same thickness of steel. It's just a grip is really going to be your main difference. The new raider, especially, if I had one on the wall, which is really dumb that I did not get one because I have some in the shop. I just don't have sheaths for them. Has a higher grind. So functionally, they're going to be a lot closer than they used to be. Well, just use your imagination. If you imagine that this had the jimping on it from the that we've added in the last couple of years, imagine this was a higher grind around here, had this jimping and a thinner edge. You know, I try to make the improvements based on customer feedback, but what I try to do is show the old models on the live because I'm too dumb to go get stuff from my own shop. because 4.8 miles is apparently too far for me to drive. So, really similar, just this uses the EDC profile, this uses the combatant groups.
How's the adversary compared to the Melissa Backwoods Warncliffe?
Big difference in those two.
From Lakeside.
Do you have yours on you?
No.
Yours is in your purse upstairs.
Yep.
Sheesh, you want to just run upstairs and get those? Your Ragnarok?
I can get China to bring it down.
Okay. Is she going to be able to find Nick's knife?
Maybe.
Maybe. So yeah, look, if you guys like Warncliffes, you need to test drive this adversary. People that get it are blown away by it. And I don't know why it hasn't gotten as much attention as I think it should, but it is swedged, and I did make the tip diamond shaped so that it's got that. It actually pierces really well. High grind, super slicey. I like it. I mean, I made it, but I like it and stuff. That's weird that I don't have that. I got to show you something.
We're going to get more Battle Lock colors this year. And Dan R. said, axe giveaway. Barbarian Brawny, yes. Do a big comparison of everything you have.
We gotta get one done in steel, the axe, other than just the 3D. I mean, I guess I can release the 3D photos, but I do want to show you humans this. I got to show C-Dub first, though. This came through in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to look at this. You see that?
Of course, it's like a million times better now that it's Nick eyes.
And then look. So if you look, see, it's got all the...
Why don't you show them?
The forward jumping. But I'll show my wife everything first. Look. See that?
It looks just like the Warn EDC.
So here's the thing. I was working on this design, and she liked the 2.0 or the 002, and she said, "Can we make an EDC version of that?" So what we've decided to do.
I haven't given the knife away yet. We've been chatting here. Let me do it real quick.
You guys talk too much. Just give me some free stuff and shut your faces. All right. So
ready, go.
Ready, steady.
Knife giveaway time.
Okay. So let me.
Waylon Godfrey. You won a free knife.
Let's see what we're doing here. Can you have me over here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys, can you even see the detail on this or no? Is it washed out?
I think you can.
All right. So here's the original Agent 002. So what we have elected to do was add the swedge to the back, add the jimping up here, round this out, raise the grind, and release this in 1.125, so 1/8 inch. So we're thinning it out. So what you see here, can you see the swedge on the back? You've got the swedge on the back, the forward jimping, the more aggressive thumb ramp with the heavier jimping like we've added to everything else. So we went from 3 to 2, added that break over there. See how we're putting the round over there? And we've got the jimping up front, and we raise the grind up. So it's going to be 1/8 inch instead of the 532. So way freaking slicey. That's coming too soon. So like we do, we're bringing it in for upgrades. I couldn't decide if I wanted to revamp that, but everyone's like, I love my 002. Please bring it in for the spa treatment based on feedback. That's what we did. So that is coming this year also. And then we are working through the redesign on the flipping Huntsman. So that's going to happen.
Frank, EDC, Rewatch Crew, $5 just here for the poor Panthers food.
That guy's getting big, man. That not Frank, the cat.
Jason Small, CW, can I have an old blank from you and get it which one? Which knife?
Depends. Do we have this?
Yeah, which blank? Hey, Rob.
Hola.
Robert said, what knife does China carry? Man, China carries a ton of stuff.
Yeah, so she's become a total knife chick, right? She now, man, her purse is heavy. She's going to have to get like a suitcase to start carrying it to work now.
And a lot of people are talking about how great the adversary is. Yeah, y'all. The adversary
is
awesome.
It's a great knife. I love it. I like the combatant grip because it's all compact. But
hey, honey, do we have any FLN 2.0 trainers? Or are we just doing the old FLN as the trainer?
that's what I've been doing, using the old
Did we
FLNs.
sharpen all of the new ones? All the FLN 2.0s?
No. Dan is working on finishing those up. He had to kind of take a little bit of a hiatus, take care of some personal stuff, but he's back at it. So getting those done. But yeah. Something. Do I hear things?
She's bringing me stuff.
Oh,
I told her to bring
right on.
stuff.
Well, let me go receive.
And they want to see her, but I know I can't get her on
Oh, no,
camera.
she's not going to be in the mood to be seen on camera today. I can tell you that one.
Did she give the Nick knife too?
Yeah, you want to dig through here?
Yeah.
All right, so I'll show you. Nick actually just did a release of these, but I don't know that he released any automatics. So you guys will see. You got me over here?
Hey, y'all don't need to apologize for trying to win a knife and for asking for stuff.
Yeah,
That's what we're here for.
Yeah, I mean, you guys give so much to us, we try to give back. Do you have this on this camera? Yeah. So look, this is what Nick calls the cracked ice, but this is a titanium purple. He does everything in-house. This is one of his automatics. He makes his clips, he makes his blades, his springs are all done, his pivots are all done. He does everything. Watch this. So look, this is why we partnered with Nick. I don't know if you can see. He likes the swedges. He does step milling. It was just a perfect partnership. So this stays in her drawer. This is an S35V, I'm pretty sure, numbered. And this is his little bed. He stays in his bed. She doesn't really carry it much because she likes it so much. But kind of a mix on a traditional Tonto with the sweep and then a more modern, more aggressive. So now you see why we work with Nick.
88 Silver Rose, you have the same one in yellow and purple? Awesome.
Yeah, I want an automatic.
It great.
Oh, man. I mean, listen to it. Woo! It's, the camera even gets messed up. Anyway, so this is her fave. She be loving the knife. So that's who does a lot of our, well, 50% of our OEM work. Jeremy does the other 50%. But Jeremy's taking on more work, even more this year. So here's your friend back.
Thanks, you.
Did you find your Warren EDC?
Mm-hmm.
You want to give it to me?
Yeah, you had to make me another one because somebody bought it off of mine.
Right, somebody bought hers, so I had to build her a new one. What am I comparing it to?
Oh, I don't think it's a comparison. I think they just asked.
I thought they wanted to see it. So it's built on the Piranha grip.
You can't have automatics in Minnesota?
That's automatically stupid. Sorry.
Are there going to be any auto folders in the future from projectiles or sharp? If Nick would collab with us, that would be awesome.
Look, he's so detailed in the stuff. He doesn't make that many of his own knives. It takes him a long time, and he releases them in really small batches. And he said he wouldn't mind doing it because he knows that they'd be really popular partnering with us. But the amount that we would need, he can't do. Just the detail that he puts into them and the time. He's like, I just can't. I can't keep up. Your community.
I didn't know that Minnesota was all crazy like that.
Yeah, it's gotten insane. So yeah, that's the one you see. Someone's asking. I thought they wanted to see it next to something, but maybe the combatant. It's real small compared to the combatant.
I don't remember what we were trying to compare it to.
So there you go.
I am David said any other special blades for Blade Show?
Probably. I'm working through that. You mean Texas?
Give me my knife back.
No.
It's gonna get left down here.
It'll get given away.
Yeah, good thing no one asked.
I think for Texas, the big debut there is going to be the axe. That's going to be our big plan for there. For the t-shirts, we're going to be going back to the old school t-shirt, black with the red and white TKel front and back. And then what'll make that shirt special is it'll have the flag, and then it'll have the shape of Texas with 26 in the sleeve. Because some people wanted B-list stub shirts. Some people didn't.
Me my sheath?
No, you don't get to have that. You didn't give me the sheath, so.
Oh, I kept it?
Yeah, you kept it.
Okay. You liar.
Yeah. So
Do you have a sketch or model of the axe? What still will it be?
Yeah, somewhere. We're kind of working through that just because the American Steel situation has been insane. We were originally going to go with 80 CRV2, but now that that's difficult because Badiris, that steel mill in Germany.
That auto is Nick Chupra knives.
Yep, NCC. He goes by NCC Knives. He just did a release like the other night. Let me see if I can find a picture of the axe somewhere. Yeah, way back in the annals of.
Any plans to make a butterfly knife?
I hadn't. I didn't really have any plans to do that. Not for any particular reason.
What are all the knives in line to ship at the moment?
Right now, we're shipping existing orders. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, maybe they want to know what all shipping. Trust Monkey, I'm excited for the Tomahawk.
Hold on. I've got it. Sorry, I'm trying to find the. I'm going through. Here it is.
Bryony said, I still think a BLSM multi-size Band-Aid kit would be a serious moneymaker.
I do too. All right, so here's the head, the axe head. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so that's the head. And then I probably have the prototype of the grip in this room. That
little back point on that thing is nasty.
Yeah, that's what the point
is. Does that have a name? I don't know the terminology.
We could name it what I wanted to name the Nux. That aren't Nux, the battle opener. No. The prototype
axe like it
is over there.
Spike, LOL. Yep, that's it, chat.
Yeah, it's a spike.
It's a spike.
Anyway, so the grip is basically if you take the Bushman handle and repeat it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. With that spacing, that grenading, it's going to be freaking rad. Let's see if I can find the shape. If I can get over here without knocking the camera sideways.
So you only have the picture of the top and not the bottom?
Well, the bottom, here's the thing. The head is a mix-up of what I wanted to do and what Nick wanted to do.
Interloper, we're shipping so much stuff right now. I don't know if I'll remember everything.
Okay, so we're shipping V3s. We're shipping Warthogs, Taylors, Raiders. I think we're through with the Strikers. We are shipping some 001s. Gosh.
Yeah, maybe ask about a specific knife because I can't.
Just trying
FLN
to think.
2.0s, did you say that?
Yep, we're doing those too. I'm trying to.
Stuff.
I'm on the floor over here.
Yeah, you are.
Because this thing fell down. Okay, so I got it. I did it. Here it is.
How was everyone's Christmas? I haven't seen a lot of people talking about that.
They're, they don't really want to talk about it.
Put a ring on the axe and it's a nighthawk.
Whew. Okay. Okay. So this was the original axe head. So you can kind of see the flavor of it, right? Nick thought it. So here's what we did. This was the original.
Glad it's over. That's me, Nick. I'm always glad when it's over. It's a lot of stuff to do.
And Nick was designing.
I ordered a 003 with China for Christmas. I love it.
He was designing an axe anyway and wanted to do one. So then he's like, I love your grip and I want to do something together. Let me see.
Merry Christmas.
This was in June of last year. So then this is the grip because that's a super TKL grip. And it's got the ergonomics of the Bushman and the Mercenary series, but I wanted something that you could choke up on if you needed to. So you can choke up into it.
Interloper.
And then that's what the head is. You see what I'm saying? So basically, he thought this looked a little more medievally and needed to be more moderner. So he just... So it's great. It's a great collab.
Bust off. Tim made an Excel spreadsheet and we've been trying to implement that.
It's such a pain.
He set a shipping schedule under shipping now.
Yeah.
Shipping would be a nice addition.
Yeah.
We
So
want to do that.
I've got the Excel file built where it will we can just enter a number and it shows the blade and extrapolates all the way across. But getting that onto a web page that looks at that spreadsheet is it's crazy. It's been really difficult to get that implemented.
CW, how about calling the tomahawk the Kellahawk? I can give Tim ideas, but he will always pick what he likes. So
but it is mutual, right?
I usually am happier with your.
She's come up with some really cool names for stuff too. Though I'm like, that's it. So, I'm still, once I get the metal, because this is plastica resin. Once I get it in hand, I'll know more. So
Everyone says tomahawk.
That's what we're gonna. I don't know that Nick would go for that as a collab, because there's no Nick in that. There's no NCC. We'll call it something rad. That's what I know. This isn't 3/16 thick. I mean, it'll be super light, but I like it. I'm really excited about it. But this is going to be a lot of work between now and Blade Show, and then there's going to be the whole sheathing thing. What are you gonna do with this?
Yeah, the sheath. That'll be tough.
Yeah. I don't know. We talked about, can we get 100 done?
What are Kung Fu grips?
Our
Christmas got changed up courtesy of the flu. Oh, no.
Oh, that's why I didn't want to go to Academy, because everybody sounded sick. Well, I didn't know until I got there and they all sounded sick.
Christmas good. Very little drama, which is nice since there usually is in my family.
Yeah. We cut all the drama out of ours. I mean, it was nonstop, just my freaking family going bonkers all the time.
T-Hawk's good. Have you considered coming to Blade Show West? No.
We considered it.
It's just so far.
We considered it, and then everybody we talked to is like, man, we traveled out there. The crowds weren't there. There wasn't the hype. They just, I don't know. A lot of people in the industry are like, I don't know, man. Texas is about as far west as the East Coasty people say it's worth it to do. Not saying that you're not worth it, but that's just, we are so busy and we have so few employees because we can't find good people that it's really difficult to travel, because if I'm out of the shop and C-Dub's out of the shop. Yes, no.
Nick Kell Tomahawk.
Whoa. Chupa Chup. That's what we'll do it.
TKel's something rad.
That's it. That is it. It's just tough to do shows, so we pretty much do 2 a year. Texas was really, 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 really difficult because our display is huge. Everybody's out of the shop. It takes the whole team. Nobody's doing knives. It's like a week and a half just with drive time and getting the displays out there and with the show. It's just tough, man. We're not big enough as a company to do like somebody like, I don't know, Microtech does and sends like 8 million people. We just don't have that many. We don't have 8 million people. We don't have, it's us. And I always feel like if I can't be there and we can't be there to talk to you guys, because the biggest part of our company is the community, then we don't really have any business doing shows. Because we don't really do retail. We're not paying for like advertisements like some of these other people are doing. We're just kind of doing word of mouth, and we got a few friends in the industry that like our stuff. So if we're not excited enough to be there ourselves, we just don't send representatives.
Did we get a Christmas card from Jason Small? I thought we showed all the Christmas cards last week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yes. I'm pretty sure I showed it.
Were you on last week, Jason? I thought we did.
I feel pretty confident that we did. Because I covered up his name. Let me see.
What else can I give away today, honey?
Nothing. I'm looking for cards.
Oh, I said I was going to give away that Cracked Ice Taylor's Ridge.
Oh, you did? Okay. I know that I showed it. I feel pretty confident that I did, because.
Well, maybe we didn't get it yet. If you don't.
I mean, but I feel like
it over there.
Doesn't mean that I put it where it came from. Yeah, because I showed this last week. It's open. Do you care if I show this again? Because we were talking about your dogs. You weren't here. You were late. That's what happened. I'm going to show it, though. Here it is. Bam! Hopefully you don't mind me showing your entire family. Children's, wives, dogs.
Yeah, because I said they were cute with the dogs.
I read all the names out, and I guessed which ones were the dogs' names and the people's names. Pay attention. Anyway, thank you for sending the cards. I'm keeping them. I got to figure out, look, I got this whole stack that we showed last week, and then I got a couple more. Might as well jump into it since we showed Fish Ranch's terroristic card. We'll just do this. So
thank you for the card, Jason.
Yes, thank you, sir.
To you and your family.
And your family, yeah, sir, and ma'am, and children, and canines.
Gary Graham, you're back. Are you back because we're going to give away another knife?
All right.
He said he didn't win, so he was out early.
Peace out, Girl Scout. So I'm not going to say people's names because sometimes I don't, because if you want to be known, you'll let me know. So this says, it was a pleasure speaking you and Suzanne over the phone when placing my orders for a knife and a trainer. If you get the chance,
Taylor Crack. Cracked ice.
Check out the video regarding my unit. I'm not going to say his name.
Yes, Chad, we got your gift. Thank you.
Wish you and your family a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll just say Rick. Okay? That's all we'll do. I'm not going to say his thing. I'm going to make sure. Oh, yeah, I remember. I remembered this conversation. And he did tell me to check it out. And I said I would because we had very similar backgrounds. So here's the card. I'm not going to show his address or his name. Thank you very much. Of course, we love seeing the celebration of the manger because that's what Christmas is about for us. And then he sent a challenge coin, which I freaking love. Is that a UH1? Looks like it. Looks like a UH1, a Huey. I love my challenge coins. You guys know that. Vietnam. It's the Sea Wolves. So thank you. Merry Christmas to you, Rick. Hopefully that's what you wanted.
It's funny seeing all these Taylor Crack hashtags. It sounds like something.
There we go.
Totally not a knife.
Yeah, it does. So another card. I got Fish Ranches over there. I'm going to go into, do you believe that Brian's on here?
I don't know. Are you on?
I don't know if you want me to talk about your product, your company, whatever. So he sent me this because he felt terrible that I wasn't going to have anything at Disney World just in case things got crazy.
Yeah, please let us know if you want us to.
So what I was really impressed by was it's not just a tube. There's actually some ergonomics to this, and it wraps absolutely perfectly with that ring finger. You've got two deep grooves. I guess you hand turned these, and it's acrylic, so it's lightweight, but it's also in red, white, and blue, which I like because I'm an American and I served our country. So it does say Roundtable EDC on the sticker. There's another sticker in here for that.
Okay, he's on. So do you want us to? Well, you did just say his company.
Well,
I mean, you sell to the public?
He's trying to, from what I understand. This is like a new venture.
Okay.
But this sticker says a different thing. Like the Roundtable EDC. I think it says Mid-State EDC. So I'm not sure which one you want me to refer to. However, the freaking Kubotan is super, super good quality. Thank you very much. And he sent me a matching ferro rod. And it looks like these are hand turned as well. Is that acrylic or is that? And it's got hole mounting. And if the spacing, if my eye tells me, it looks like it will mount to our sheath. So a lot of people have asked us if we make ferro rods or could. Looks like Brian does. So if Hunter's on, maybe he can link if we can. But thanks. It did make it just in time. Super. I love the ergonomics. And is that standard? Because I've seen Kubotans that have the little thick off the side that go between two fingers, but they look a little more menacing. But this is super lightweight. And he sent me a video showing how effective that these were compared to even a bladed weapon. And in the right hand.
I'm part of the EDC Roundtable, which is a larger group of community makers.
Gotcha.
Can you post your
your contact information?
Yeah, or website or Instagram or something, and then we can post it.
Great work, man. Really, really good work. And thank you very much.
Can you put a carriage bolt head on that so you could come down with a hammer blow?
Probably, because this looks like where he mounted the lathe.
He sent a video of him using it on cardboard, and it was
incredible. Well, it was
performed really well.
It was actually thicker. It's like that. What's behind door panels? Melamine, something. Anyway, he can explain more. But it looks like you could put whatever you wanted here, but it does have a nice stop, and because you've got the grippies.
Okay, so you go on EDC Roundtable, and you go to his store, Mitten State EDC, and I guess you can...
Mitten. Okay, not Mitter. Sorry. Mitten. Mitten State EDC. Can you guess why it's called Mitten State EDC? Does anyone know what state is shaped like a mitten? Not the part of the state that I'm from. But anyway, Michigan. I'm from the Upper Peninsula there. The almost Canada part. So this is going to be in my pocket now. After today. Let's go with Chad.
Chad.
So Chad's hitting this Ozark Trail. This is, I guess I could read his letter if he wants me to read it.
Yeah, he went.
Howdy, Tim, C-Dub, and crew. Thought I'd send y'all some things for the holidays because you take such good care of us. Thanks, Chad. You take good care of us, too. I got you some fire department coffee, which I love. I'll show that in a second. Don't know if you have this exact one yet, but I figured you'd enjoy it. Also, a Stormtrooper Walmart Benchmade. These are the Ozark Trails. I had an orange one that somebody got me and was completely blown away with the quality of it, which is shocking for what these things cost. And I believe these are a lot harder to find in the white and black. A new Olight keychain, which I need, obviously, because mine has turned silver.
He said, got to put the light on your keychain ASAP.
I'm fitting to, because look at my other one. It's like, it's turned completely silver. It's gone. I love the flashlight. I'm going to show all the stuff. Flashlight, Starbucks, hot chocolate. So maybe share some with China. Nope. Who I got some Sour Patch Kids, head massagers, because the emails give her headaches. It's more the people than the emails. And the shop crew, anyone else, I threw in some lanyard beads. These are rad. I'm going to show them too. My first attempt at making more for Blade Show Texas. We will see you there. Happy holidays. Thanks again for everything y'all do. Chad, call it a day, Chad. Awesome. There's a card. Cozy Christmas wishes, which is pretty much what we did. And Merry Christmas, wishing you warmth this season and all year long. Chad K, Brittany, and Juniper. So thanks, guys, for that. Let's go through the rest of the stuff. Let's do it. Look at this.
Thanks, Chad.
Did you see this yet, C-Dub? I looked at it.
Yeah, you showed me all this stuff.
So this purple Olight is incredible. It's really rad. I like it. I love the Olight keychain lights. You guys know that. I'm actually EDCing gift that Hunter and Ron Izzy and them boys got me for my birthday. Instead of my normal light, I'm carrying this one, which is also going to work for another gift that we got. But I figured I'd carry gifts today. The aforementioned Starbucks hot cocoa, which can be the only reason that I feel like I see people in line at 10 o'clock at night.
Fish Ranch Author gave us a Starbucks gift card. He knows we love it.
It's gone. They ate it all. They pervade. China Sour Patch Kids. Santa, she be loving candy. Here's her angry customer massager device. It's in pink, so I guess I can't use it, right? Look at this thing. These things are really effective for making you feel really relaxed. It looks like a spider, but it's not. I got to figure out how to get this back in the box. She'll be using it because she can't talk us into scratching her head anymore because she too old for that, man. Espresso, which I should have made today. I love the fire department coffees. These are rad. Look, beads.
Yes. He gave me one at Texas Blade Show.
As a guy who used to be a gutter punk skateboarder in the 90s, Power Peralta, the old surfboard style, man, this is pretty rad. So, beads, and then I didn't even open this yet, so I'm finna do it. I got to switch out. I'll show you guys how used my other one is. I guess I should put myself in front of the camera while I do this. Or do people even care that I open my Christmas presents? C-Dub and I gave up giving each other Christmas presents a long time ago.
We got a whole box of presents from Patrick.
I know. Does he care if we...
Everybody else that sent us stuff.
Whoa. They've updated this. Do you see this? Look. When did they start doing this business?
What's the difference in that one and that?
Oh, yeah, look. Let me get it on my pocket. Switching it today. So here's the look. It's silver. But see, you have to take this off of your keychain and put it on one of these speed releases because it's got a USB charger right there underneath it. It's a little bit cumbersome to recharge it. You got to... This was the old style. I didn't even know they had updated it. That, my friend, is ultra rad. So, yep, swapping that out today. USB 2.0, so it'll charge a lot faster. That's neat. Sorry, I could quit looking at the one thing. I'm literally going to swap this out today. Raymond, I apologize. Put that in my pocket. Thank you, Chad. Sir Chad. Okay. So, Patrick, I got this huge box this morning. It was like stacked up in the driveway. I thought it was among other stuff. So, let's go through the food first. Ready? You got me, C-Dub? Deer meat, which I have actually traded knives for deer. I do that every year because I don't have a chance to hunt anymore.
Taylor cracked, because Tim coined the finish of that knife cracked ice.
Right.
It's a Taylor's Ridge, so I figured China would be able to tell what it is when you email and say, hey, I won the Taylor's Ridge with cracked ice finish.
So Patrick always sends really good, delicious snacks.
And I haven't given it away yet, so you can still enter hashtag Taylor Crack.
And everything typically comes from Michigan as well. Yeah, because he's a Michigander as well. This is the beef jalapeno cheese. This one's venison cherry cheddar.
Which one were you eating this morning?
I'm not telling you. You'll be able to tell when the package
is. The venison?
No, I wanted to save those for you. I'm going to open it right now. Turkey, maple, jerky. All of these from... Yep. I can't read that upside down. I can read Smokehouse upside down. Probably somebody's last name. Thanks. I mean, I do go to the gym now that I'm over 40 and trying not to die picking up light stuff. So this one called the Original Hunter's Smoked Sausage. Weird, made by Stephen Kowalski. I think it's a different Steve Kowalski and does our heat treat. This was a lot more full this morning.
He said it says almost Michigan.
Oh. Is that what that says?
Well, he said almost Michigan. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about.
Oh, gotcha. All the projects are, well, products.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all don't forget to spell it right. I see a couple of misspellings on that. Make sure you keep the L in there.
Copy paste. So this is way tastier than I expected it to be. I ate way too many of these this morning. Really good. That was the hot ones. This looks like the original, which I will give to the kids because they love it. And then chips, kettle cooked, sweet Maui onion. I remember these.
And also Zeke gave us crab cakes.
Oh yeah, they were gone in about 4.5 seconds. I meant to tell them. So look, everything is
thank you.
Detroit. I remember eating these Maui onions before. Way better than you think. Jalapeno cheddar puffs. Same company. A couple of those. This I have not broken into yet.
You're gonna have to you got a whole bunch of gifts. You might have to just group them together.
I'm going fast. Thins, milk chocolate. You tell me I'm too slow, lady?
Well, I'm saying because there's a ton of stuff in both of those boxes.
I know. I don't know if he wants me to show you other stuff. More milk chocolate peanut butter blocks. Man, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna totally die. Look, small batch. Sorry. This says shortbread. Did you make this?
Oh, let's try those.
Oh, please.
I love shortbread.
Yeah, that's like her thing, man. Here you go, lady. You have to open that.
Did you make these, Patrick? Who made these?
Someone did. They look to be made. So, there's another huge box. And I got a little bit moved by this box because there's gifts for the entire family. Like presents. I don't know if you want me to show the stuff.
These are good. I love shortbread. Thank you.
So she's checked out.
Huh?
You're gone. Now that you have shortbread, you're not even going to pay attention at all. So let's go through the highlights. These were for China. She doesn't know yet. Look at this. Recognize this? He got her a Chavez. This will be her first Chavez because I have 3. I got an automatic. Look at this. I mean, thank you so much, Patrick. You did not have to do this and especially go to this extent. But, I mean, it's a Chavez. Come on. It's his classic Tonto. Is it on bearings? It really feels like it. So there's this.
You guys are trusting, LOL. What if he put weed or expat in there?
We know Patrick. We know him. He wouldn't do this to us. This concept, I opened it, so it's freaking...
Look, I just pray over it. We had EDCD's nuts, and that's Mama Lane. What was his grandma's name?
Not Mama Lane, that was your grandma's name.
Mama, oh gosh, I can't remember her name now, but it was some cookies that he made. Are you shaving?
No, Mike Braun's interrupting me.
Oh,
look at this concept.
I like that.
I know, you'll probably steal this. I don't know if it's actual Damascus. Actually, I think it is. It feels like it. I thought it was going to be laser, but it's not. This thing is beautiful. It's a little mini Warney, and it's purple, so this may never make it to China. C-Dub might just snag this guy. But it's got extra springs in it. Really, really nicely done. Concept makes some good stuff. I have a few of their blades. She's going to absolutely love these. I told her that she got gifts, and she's like, thank you, but she hasn't seen them yet, so. The blades? Okay. These I wanted to see if they're going to work. It says, for the girls, Upert light, so it looks like there's a stone, but it looks, and it says on the thing they work under black light, so let's see if they do. Look at that, C-Dub. You see that?
Yeah, it automatically weeds out multiple entries.
Can you see it?
Yeah, what is that? That's cool.
It's a rock. Whatever's inside of this stone lights up under black light. And this is a cat, and Caitlin is absolutely going to flip over this cat. And there's also bracelets for each of you ladies.
Aw. Yay.
How cool is that? Really rad. It's called Upert light. Glows.
This works out because we don't buy each other gifts. So.
We don't. So we kind of quit doing that years ago.
Urban Shadow Rock Hunter said. Yep.
A Jeep emblem. So China got a Jeep for Christmas. That's what we're going to give that to China for Christmas. Another Jeep emblem. I got a Jeep for Christmas. Maybe I should buy a Jeep to put that on. Caitlin got a candle. Look what else Caitlin got. C-Dub gonna kill you. Look, Suzanne.
Oh, she'll love that.
She got a slingshot, and she likes doing weaponry type of stuff with me a lot. So, yeah, man. There's like tritium sights on this guy. So, I can't wait.
Hunter, I loved it. It looked awesome. 1931 made him a leather sheath. DP1.
Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these wool socks. Not for me.
Jim Collins said, "How can one drink high octane coffee and not go pee? 2 hours beyond me."
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I have to pee. I'm just gonna pee myself. I wear diapers. Look at this. Arcane. It's a friend of mine and one of my favorite makers.
Excited about that.
And look at this. Look at this thing. Look at this keychain. Whoa. That's got some weight, man.
Ken wears depends.
Yes. You want to see your toy?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's brass.
Oh, it can match my other.
This glass pitcher. Look, this would have stayed outside all weekend until Monday because it was a huge box. Well, I don't know that this is actually a glass pitcher. I'm going to assume it is. I don't want to say it is, and then it not be is. Well, see, there's the secret. It's not. Look at this Marine Corps hat.
Oh, cool.
It's got the
You'll hang that
anniversary.
on the wall.
Or wear it. I wear my Marine Corps hats all the time. It's our 250th anniversary. Look at this Suzanne Saginaw Bay bourbon.
No, you love
Made in Catesville, Michigan. Way. I'm glad I opened it. Yeah, bourbon. Like, who doesn't like bourbon? I'm going to put you right here by your friends over there. Put that hat there. Caitlin got a Minnie Mouse blanket. Patrick, you did so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It means more to me when you do stuff for the girls because so many people do stuff for me. There's some candles in here. Should I? And there's a handwritten note from the maker of these. I guess I should, right? Unsalted Candle Company. They wrote a nice thanks for supporting my business. I'm going to try not to get these little doodads everywhere. So these are handmade. Miashagian. I'm from here. Most everybody else is from here. Lake Effect. That's clever. And look, it's mild too. Made in the Mitten State.
Awesome.
Coconut apricot wax, non-toxic natural cotton wicks. I bet that the ingredients are probably all natural as well, which would be, well, you know, San Diego. The whole city of San Diego is calling me right now, in case you guys were curious. All of them are on the phone. It looks like this is Lake Escape Candle Company. Another one. Look at these. There's rocks in there. How rad is that? You see that, C-Dub?
Mm-hmm. That's really cool.
Leland Blue.
Half Face Blades is calling Tim, LOL.
Why are you so awesome? That's what he wanted to know. Lake Escape Candle Co. Look, he's supporting his local companies. My hair's falling all over the place. It looks like this is another one with a different little pieces of stuff in them. Really neat. They're clear. More Scocks for my ladies. Keeping your feet warm. Fashion Boutique. Uh-oh. This was made in the mitten part of China that looks like the mitten.
We love socks.
Yeah, they do love the socks. And these feel super comfy. Another... I'm trying to do it. Hopefully, it's not embarrassing him.
No, he said you could show it.
Okay, cool. This is a bigger one of the same. They're really kind of rad how they've got the beachy looking seams in there.
Faithful EDC gifted a TKel membership. Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Spreading this. Walt's Meat Market. Nobody beats Walt's Meats, Fort Austin, Michigan. Burlap koozie. Inside of it says Rapid River Knife Works. It says made in the USA. Ouch, I cut my effing finger. The handle's absolutely beautiful. I like an inverted pocket clip. I know that's old school, but I do like them a lot. And thank you very much. Uper pocket clip. Man, this is a made in the USA spendy.
They got us a ton of
I didn't
stuff.
mean to show the price tag on it, but it was expensive. Lockback, old school, but beautiful, beautiful work. I have to check them out because the quality of this is really high. It's a custom knife. And
oh, Bryony, I hope you can do it. It's tough. Tim did that, and it was not easy.
what?
He was a dipper.
Woo! Oh man.
27th day without a cigarette and 13th without even a patch.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. It was rough. Congratulations. So I had gotten one of these, and I was really conflicted on whether to keep one on the live in the background here and put one in my office. Now I'm going to put this in my office for all my drawing things. So thank you, Semper Fi. Happy birthday to us Marines. November 10th was our birthday. 250
Nope, Scott,
years.
I'm about to give it away right now. Tim was showing off all our presents first.
Yeah, and this is it. This is it. Caitlin, 1, loves the movie Cinderella. 2, loves Barbies. There's so much thought that went into this, and I appreciate that you guys send these things to the girls, but don't feel like you have to. But it just means a lot to me that you guys take the time to do that. That's incredible.
Yeah, so thank y'all. Thank you to everybody that sent stuff. I hope we remembered everybody that sent stuff.
Make sure. And the honey that I ate earlier in the coffee that was delicious. If something didn't come, reach out, let me know. We'll open it up to you guys to ask any sort of questions you want, production questions, knife update stuff. It's been an incredible year. At this time last year, I really started to notice how much
good luck, folks.
You guys care about us. So we really decided to lean into, let's just make a company around people that have the same.
Moiki, 1971.
I bet I know how old you are.
You won a Taylor's Ridge with cracked ice finish.
You'll freaking love it. I love that finish. The accidental cracked ice Taylor's. I don't even have one here. I did last week and now I don't. I took it back to the shop to ship out to somebody else. But we decided to build a community of people that were awesome around.
First quarter drop schedule update, please.
Didn't we do that last week? We did. Let me just.
It says, I think he said Hunter needs an updated list. Oh, please, Hunter needs to update the Discord.
Let me find the picture. I took a picture of my whiteboard because we went over it. All right, so here's what it looks like. On the 1st at noon, the QVO blades. So these are going to go, there's 50 of them. That's got the suede with the green, and then QVO Quick Violent over our 3-way collaboration. Auxiliary Manufacturing wrapped the grip on this green Stingray. It is real Ray and the 80s paracord wrap. It is all done in epoxy, so that way you're not going to soak up any nasty grossness. Guys, keep this in mind. There are people out there that are wrapping paracord. If you're cleaning game or getting that with anything that may have a pathogen in it, it probably needs to be soaked with epoxy so that it doesn't draw that crap in. Otherwise, just understand that you're going to have to clean those out because they can get nasty and gross and slick with all the oils and blood and crap that'll soak into it. But that's why
I'm not cleaning game of mine.
No. This thing's awesome. Else. She took one. She kept it. But you know what I'm talking about? Rad. Rad is the word.
I just got EDC said love that. Hit it with UV light. Does it glow or something?
It probably will. See how the Ray skin has got a glow to it? The Ray skin looks blue under the light. Can you even tell that on the camera?
Not really, but I can see it here in person. But you
yeah, so
tell.
it
Try
glows.
It on this camera.
Okay.
See if it works on this one.
Sorry,
because I can see it from over here.
Yeah, so the Ray skin glows blue.
It's still not showing up very good.
And everything else is hot green. So really rad. And then check this out. This thing like lights up like.
It's hard to tell on camera.
It really is. But anyway,
it's
super bright.
Do you know what the price is on that?
Yeah, we're going to do them at $4.95 like we did the Bastinellis and the auxiliaries before, because we have to pay a lot in materials, and then we're paying Roger from QVO to do his work and Mike Jarvis from auxiliary to do their work, and both of them use premium materials. That's a suede covered sheath. It's got a retention adjuster, DCC monoblock clips. Rad. All right, so let me get back to schedule. So that's the 1st of January, that blade. 15th January, we're doing the Scouts. 300 of those in the CTS XHP, which is this blade. That's the Scout. First time we're doing CTSX HP, super steel stainless. They're going to be in the Recon Distressed only. They're not going to be
Probably
black.
do one more giveaway, Gary, if you want to stick around.
And then we're doing the DP2. I'll have the metal version of this tomorrow. I'm going to post that. And then we're going to do the Scout folder, provided that we get all of the current combatants, goodness gracious, the combatant folder shipped. The 1st of February is a super secret drop. It is going to be, what we're trying to do on the 1st of the month is do the buy now, ship nows, limited edition, small numbers, buy them and they'll ship within a week. I'll just tease the name of it. We've got the Desert Ops drop. They're going to be very, very low numbers. Never before done finishes, sheaths, grips. And we're also going to do what's called the Shadow Piranha. Use your imagination. Custom sheaths, custom grips, custom finish, red. So those are on the 1st of the month. That's when we're going to try to do the buy now, ship now stuff. The other stuff, 1 to 3 month or 3 to 6 weights. The 15th January, the Scouts, the DP2s, those will be a 1 to 3 month wait because the blades are done. And the grips already exist for those two platforms because that's a combatant grip platform. The sheaths are done. DP2, that's the DP platform. But the folder will be a 3 to 6 month wait on those because it takes a long time to make a folder from start to finish. And then 15 February, it's going to be the Drop Dead or the Dead Drop. That will be a tool drop. So the titanium skull bottle openers, the aluminum skull bottle openers, copper and brass. So we're going to have 200 titanium in 4 colors and a raw, 200 aluminum in 4 colors, no raw, 50 in copper, 50 in brass. The dragonflies, which I'll show again.
See you in Tennessee. Are you serious or are you joking? Hold on, let me put you on there.
So these are the dragonflies, the range tools. Did you have something to share from See You in Tennessee?
He just said, sorry I'm late. I had to attend the reading of a will. Found out I got nothing.
Surprise! Hopefully you weren't expecting something. That's how it'll be in my family. I know I'm not getting nothing.
He's a jokester, though. He might just be kidding.
So here's the dragonfly. It's pretty much an optimized range tool. So you've got this almond shaped here. It works better for piercing. And then I angled it this way so you could clear jams, pull stuck cases out of your firearms. It's got the jimping, so it's more comfortable, easier to use. Aluminum grips, because they're grippier than a G10. They don't absorb crap. When you're working with a firearm, you use a lot of lubricants. And I noticed the G10 in my Carta was soaking up all of that oil. And I wanted to try doing an aluminum grip on that just because it's going to be used around firearms a lot and as a defensive tool.
It's a quote from Spies Like Us. I knew he was kidding. Ryder said price point on Dragonfly, and Stuart said, is the timeline a hard copy or is it going to be posted?
We'll post them on each product. And then you've got the 1/4 inch nut driver with the ball detent so that your tools don't fall out. And now we've added where you can take your weapon lights on and off and make your adjustments to your thing. And then this is going to keep a hard 90, which is a little bit of a breakover as a carbon scraper. Those of you that run suppressors understand the need for having a carbon scraper. The Rockwell on these is going to be around mid-50s. That way it's not going to scratch your titanium on your parts for your firearms. And it's going to be a nice little pry bar. Incredibly.
Tim Hendricks said we should post the schedule on the site. Qui-Gon,
we plan to.
Did we send you a knife in India? I didn't know that we've never, have we shipped to India before?
We don't have a blackout. There's only 2 countries that we have blackout.
Said hello from India, you guys. So I remember seeing the emails. You guys sold the Blim Night Stalker short on the website. This thing's a beast. Thanks for making great products. Man,
that's awesome. Thanks for going through all the customs hoops. This is going to be on the March drop also. And then the other tool is going to be the TS87.
Oh, he said, no, my buddy got it in New Jersey. He brought it here. Yay! TKel is in India.
I think I remember that, where you had it shipped to them and it was like a little bit of a fiasco, but we got it squared away. And the new TS87, I think, man, these pictures, Mike, insane.
Customs might have just kept it themselves. That's why I was like, really? I didn't know it would have made it there.
Look at this. Look at Mike Braun coming with some superstar 80s rocking photos.
Oh, that's awesome.
I know. I'm really excited.
I love letting him just use his creativity.
Yeah. I tried to put him in a box. I was like, hey, man, can you try doing some stuff? And he's like, and they turned out great. But Jacob made him redo them a bunch of times because he's terrible. Jacob's a terrible human. He's
Dragonfly be at Blade, Texas. Hey, Mark.
Yeah. I don't see why not. I think we should have some done. Those are going to be in a black apocalyptic finish on the TSs and that. Let's not show that picture. That's my MP5 that I finished building. It does have a cyclic rate of around 1240. So I'm having to change some of the internals out on that MP5 over there because it was outrunning the magazines. That thing. Whoa.
And somebody did ask you for TKel Tactical Update. Hashtag Blim. It'll be a mystery Blim.
Let me go to Jeremy's text messages.
Gareth, he had some coffee at the beginning.
Yeah, I need more.
He is. We're both kind of subdued today, I think.
Is that what they said?
Just feed him some coffee. He seems calm.
Yeah, calmer. So aluminum grips on the TS-87. I'm really excited about these as well. It's going to give it, we're going to do a round over. We're reworking the sheath on these. They're going to come in black with aluminum grips on that next drop. So that's quarter one. Beyond that, it is going to be, are we going to be able to do the new not proprietary steel anymore? Are we going to be able to do the new steel? Are we going to be able to get someone to process the steel? Are we going to process steel? All of that should be figured out before May.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at a message.
I don't have anything scheduled past March. So
did I put that up here? Yeah, I did.
Beyond that, it's anybody's guess. We got
somebody that was watching sent a picture of like, I don't know if you want me to mention that you just sent this, but it's like the way you had the adversary is laying on top of a ring, and he was like, he would love to see a ringed adversary. Look. That's kind of cool, right? We tried to do the combatant ring. It never worked.
So I think I have the proto of that. It ended up, yeah. So I love that idea. And I'm going to see if I can't get Jeremy to revisit it. So here were some 3D printed when we were doing the Century grips. And here's what happened. You see this?
But how badass would it be on an adversary?
It would be incredible. So see how it spreads your hand out really far?
Yeah, if it's not comfortable, Tim ain't making it.
You see this? For it to be comfortable, then you've got all this gap, and then each one of these hills hits in the wrong spot. So I abandon it. It doesn't work. It just feels really super weird. I want to see if...
But here's the thing. Everybody else makes uncomfortable stuff.
I don't. I was going through my collection of knives. Me and C-Dub actually...
Yeah, he was giving me all the knives, and I was like, these are so uncomfortable.
That's because we didn't start out as knife people. But I want to revisit this.
Sounds perfect for big-handed people.
It's not, though, because look.
How do you know? It might work.
No, look at this huge gap. One, in a situation where you get hemmed up, that is going to break your effing finger in a heartbeat.
Maybe
out of alignment.
Maybe you could come up with it.
I want Jeremy and I are talking through this. Jeremy is smart enough to figure this problem out. What I think we could do is pull this in and share the back part. You guys go through my design process with me. If I pull this ring down and lay it in a little bit more and take it all the way up against the steel, maybe. But it's got to go forward. It's got to go in. It just is weird.
Can you roll the ring down?
That's what I'm talking about. It's got to go down, but it's got to come in.
Moiki, yes, please send an email.
To be able to get it to work, got to thin this out.
Customer service at TKel Knives.
If I take the 16th out and push it up against the back of the knife.
Dragoon said a bad ring on a bad grip on a pinky ring is how I broke my finger in an attack.
I've told people that a million times. That's why I didn't like other rings. And that's what's kind of crazy is I see a lot of inspired designs around what we're doing here, and they're just drawing it. I didn't do that. I tweaked and tweaked and tweaked and tweaked until I got my stupid original is put away.
Kyle, you called? I didn't know.
Until it was comfortable. Today?
Leave a message. He said, are there any equipment needs for TKel Knives? We're going through a major retrofit.
Retrofit?
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm
Yes.
dumb sometimes. And a lot of stuff is being tossed that is fully functional. I tried calling you a couple times.
Yeah, if you gotta leave a voicemail, because literally hundreds of phone calls a day. I had a guy on
Not
YouTube.
quite 100.
Don't you think you get 100 phone calls a day?
No, not quite. But we do get a lot of calls.
Oh, well, I just am a liar. I tell people
You're
all
not
the
a
time.
liar. It's just not
We
quite.
get hundreds of phone calls a day. I do. My phone
Oh, yeah.
always.
If you add your calls plus my calls, yeah, it's
Whew,
100.
it's easily. But I'm a liar.
So, no, honey, I wasn't saying you're
I'm a liar. She knows I'm playing with her. So, yes. Or send an email. China will forward that on to me also. We're actually kind of juggling that right now because we're in this phase of the company where if we're able to pull more stuff in, I can control that 1 to 3 months. Those of you that have been around for longer than 2 years understand 6 months was best case. Like they would push 6, 9 months, and then we lost entire batches at the beginning of last year that we're just now shipping, like 12, 13 months late because UPS lost 60 grand worth of blades. We had a manufacturing partner this last year that sent beautiful prototypes. I'm not going to say their name. Actually, I have before, Valhalla. They sent me great prototypes, great meetings, great dudes. I approve. They fit my designs. They fit the handle platforms. And then we got into production.
We paid for them.
We paid for them, get them back, and we lost $256,000. Lost. So no revenue on those. They went out of business, allegedly. And then we couldn't recoup it. You cannot. So that happened. And we had to remake all those. So we double paid. And then you guys are getting some of those now. Some stalkers. It was really trying year. So I'm evaluating what can I do in my shop and not use other American companies that are outside of my shop. Except, Jeremy and Nick, they're practically in my shop. Jeremy's a handful of miles away, and Nick's been in the knife industry forever. But maybe try to pull some of that stuff closer so that we can cut turns down. And I would love to be, we're cash based. So coming up with $256,000 from sales and profits to commission the next batches and then never selling those was hard.
Huge loss.
It's been, I wasn't great this time last year. I really wasn't. It's been tough. We've about broken even. So thank God for that. Thanks for you guys for being here, believing in us. We've never not shipped a knife. We've continued to do so. So short answer, yeah. I mean, I'll entertain it because, if we can mitigate some of that, we're having new products developed in the United States specifically for us, like steel, G10, and our grips. I've got a huge sheath project I'm working on that I think it'll change the industry the same way a lot of our other products have, in the respects of it will withstand almost 1,000 degrees in temperature. It'll have the same look, the same feel of what you're used to, but it'll be unique to me. It's a product that's never been used in the knife industry, kind of like nickel boron or lashing screws or any of the other weird stuff that I do. It's common to aerospace. So this close to getting that cracked, and that would absolutely change the game for us too, because I can do it in the shop. I don't have to wait for Kydex to be made. That will be huge.
Mm-hmm.
This 2026 for us looks like less people touching our stuff and shortening those turns, because I cannot have another year where we lose almost $300,000 and no sales on that investment. That's what's crazy. So we're here because of you guys, and I just want to tighten everything up, shorter lead times, instead of people like, hey, I've been waiting on my knife for 4 months and you said 3, and I go, oh, the knife's done. We just don't have your grips.
Dragon said, do you have any interest in dropping a pry bar, or was there one already?
The Dragonfly kind of doubles as a pry bar. Not that we're against it. I don't personally use them. I end up using a screwdriver. That's where the Dragonfly kind of fits in there. So I do open
Sean
boxes.
Blakely said, well, Tim, I'm in the aerospace industry.
Yeah. So
Mark Kane said, any history with the P938 Legion?
yes. 3N, bottom row. Love it. Love it. Love it. I customized mine. I did a two-tone on it, but it's got all Legion internals, the Legion grips, the Legion magazine well extension, Legion trigger. It's got an SAS top to it. 938 is great. And that's a 9mm 938, not a 230, which I would like also. But
Ron Meeg, I had a rough couple years, but not lose $250,000 bad. Be hard to start up again after a hit like that.
it's well, by the grace of God and the support of you guys as a community, that's why we're here.
Digging out. It's hard.
I mean,
the year before that, everything was fine.
All the years up before that. I mean, you got to think, if you're to the point in your company, cash base, all American made, just a handful of employees, that you can pay someone cash $256,000, you've been really blessed in business to be able to do that. And we were having a meeting with our team last week, like, man, you know, when you just feel like you get your teeth kicked in, you know what I mean? Like, we are trying so hard. And I was just talking to C-Dub, like, you remember that? I sent those payments for those blades before I got them in my hands.
Mark Kane says scar tissue is tough. 2026 is your year.
It's a great learning experience too.
Hunter says, because I started, I brought bad luck.
No, sir. You've done a lot.
You've done a ton for us with the emails and stuff.
Yeah, and thank you so much for all you guys that are out there fighting the good fight. That's why the community is what it is, and that's why we do this. Because
I am David. Thank you for answering Interloper. I think he asked the question and then he leaves or something, because we have answered it a few times.
What is it?
He asked about what knives are shipping.
Okay. He answered?
Yeah.
Good. We went over it a couple times. Or I'm kind of spastic and all over the place.
Oh, Kyle's enjoying the Porsche you bought for him, said Gus.
Goodness gracious. How did Gus know his name?
We've mentioned it before. I've been emotional and said stuff before.
Me too, though. I mean, it's tough. How do you know he drove a Porsche, though?
I think I said it.
Oh,
one day.
I was like,
sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut.
It's just hard. You know what I mean?
That really sucks, but going through those hard times makes you stronger in the end, takes your hit, keeps getting up and moving forward. Yay! I finally bought my TKel membership for my own Christmas gift from Justin Nixon.
Well, thanks, Justin. Well, thank you guys for all that. That's why I stand here. Because
Kyle, you're not that Kyle.
Different Kyle, I'm assuming. I mean, look. He sent an email. I'm sorry. I hate that it ended this way. I'm going out of business. I can't reimburse you. I can't remake them. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I don't hate the dude. I hate like hell that it happened. I hate that it's been super, super tough. We go back and forth on intent versus impact. You know, I say that phrase a lot to Suzanne and the girls and the guys that work here. You know, if you intend to do good, that's a different thing. But the impact to somebody else on that can be tremendous. So you need to approach everything with good intentions. And when you look at, it's painful to lose like that and to work super hard and to look at, you know, I mean, the truth of that is there were so many months we just didn't take a paycheck. And we're like, okay, we have to pay the employees. We got to keep the lights on in the building. We got to keep sending stuff to people. Yeah, look, hey, ramen noodles are awesome. we got to keep pushing forward, and we have. And you guys have supported us through the whole thing, and it's been a great year. We're doing way, way, way better than we were. We've dug out a whole lot. But
is there an approximate date for the previously mentioned new 002 design?
With
Co Bunny wants katanas and kukris.
It'd be rad. The closest thing to the kukri we've got is the Outrider.
Sorry, I interrupted you.
We interrupt each other all the time. The thing is, we don't look at it as interrupting, me and you. I just respect you enough to let you talk, and you the same for me, and we get through it. But yeah, kukris. I don't have one. I don't really know how to use them, but I've always made stuff if there's enough requests. I've never used a katana either, but I'm not saying I wouldn't. I don't know what else you guys want to talk about, but I guess the overarching theme for us is thank you.
Yep.
We survived this year because of you, and we're doing good. We're doing, despite all the odds. I'm telling you, 6 months ago, I didn't know. I really did not know. I got up every day. I talked to my Savior. I prayed with my wife, and we hugged it out and cried it out, and we just one foot in front of the other, and it's crazy. We shouldn't have survived that, but we have, and not only that, but we have thrived through it. So it's been, whew, I mean, I will be really, really, really glad. I don't know why the end of the year it feels like you just kind of put the period on it, and you're like, okay, it's done. It's over. We're going this way. So
I am David. $20 weekly TKel culinary request, or I'll settle for a second place finish set of steak knives.
I have enough of the super thin ground, flat ground 005s that I could make some steak knife sets, but I got to get the stupid Nitro Vs shipped to you guys that have been waiting forever. Those of you that didn't wait on the 005, you saw that thick freaking blade that you elected to take while we remade the batches. Those
My mom
of you
said she's so proud of us. We try, and you try so hard.
Well, a big part of that has been you, Mom and Dad, as the support system behind us, praying for us, praying with us, sticking it out.
Everybody's asking about Night Huntsman too.
Yeah, we're gonna do those. I wanted to make the Night Huntsman the first blade in the new steel. So before I commit to that, I got to get this deal in the hands. I think that'd be cool. Revisit that blade.
Dragonfly price.
I think we'll probably hit right around $250 with it. I think it'll be right in there with everything else. That seems reasonable to me.
Where's that Baker Forge stuff that we bought?
Pete has it. New Jersey Steel Bearing.
We need to make something out of that.
We do. That was very expensive steel.
Okay, Blim giveaway.
But
it will be a mystery blemished TKel knife.
We owe it all to you guys.
And they want to know the scout price.
I have not 100% nailed it down. We're still got costs coming in on that. The CTS XHP cost me about $34 more for steel per blade, which is crazy, but it's true. I mean, and that's why I laugh. Sometimes people are like, Nitro V and 87V2 is garbage. You can't charge $250 for that kind of knife. Like, dude, the cost difference in steel is only $35.
26. Congratulations.
Congrats.
You won a mystery Blim from TKel Knives. Please
you did it.
That's
us. That's me. That's Cita. That's the 4.5 people that work for us because one of them's little.
GMC 8979. Stay strong, guys. Mark my words. When you're multimillionaires in 5 years, the haters will emerge and say stupid things like "it must be nice."
I don't think
have no idea the price of success.
I don't think that's in the cards for us. We just want to be able to pay and have them not take our house and our vehicles away. That's about it. I would love to. I don't know that it's not our goal. It's not our plan. I think we just want to, we're fine being comfortable. You know what I mean? But thank you for the well wishes. I was saying some stuff.
We're out of time, honey.
That's all right. I was going to wrap that up though about the, okay. So CTS XHP cost me $34 more just to buy the steel. The heat treat is a little bit more complex than what we're running on other stuff. I think machining wise, it'll probably be around the same. That all cost comes from inches per minute and tool use. So however many minutes it takes for us to run our machines and pay the machinist to do that at a living wage in America. I know that's shocking that that's 3 times what it is in China, the country, not our daughter. How many tools we use because it's a different type of steel. So all of those costs are still coming in. So it's not going to be crazy. I think it's going to be right in line with everything else. Probably 30, 40 bucks more than maybe say a combatant, just to cover steel and tooling.
God bless Mr. Ed. He said, y'all have a great and blessed New Year holiday and even better 2026.
Thank you, Mr. Ed. I mean, it means so much to us to see all you guys that have been around, the community continuing to grow. It really helps us out when you're out there as little TKellian warriors or big ones, whatever.
All right, we'll be on, I think we're doing a whatnot on New Year's Day, right? Are we still doing that?
Possibly, because we got the QVO drop that we're going to do. We probably should do a whatnot for those people that are just fiending for a buy now, ship now blade and don't want to spend the $4.95 for the QVO hand wrapped whatever thingy. So we'll see. I think so. We're going to try.
Did you guys get rid of Sezzle Pay?
No.
I thought we had it.
Maybe I forgot to put it back on the new website. I think Jorgie said he's watching. If not, I'll try to remember that. It should just be as simple as turning that back on. I didn't mean to, but we did switch the website about a month ago. Any guys, customer service, TKellians.com. If you need anything, please reach out. China, our daughter will take great care of you. The message will get to me or C-Dub. You guys have a great weekend. Next week's could be a pretty spicy week in the world, so keep your head on a swivel, guys. Bye.
Bye.